Welcome to Space Explorer 2024. SpaceX, the private spaceflight company founded by Elon Musk, has become synonymous with pushing the boundaries of space exploration. Their ambitious Starship program, aimed at developing a fully reusable spacecraft capable of transporting humans to Mars and beyond, has captivated the world's imagination. On January 16, 2025, SpaceX embarked on the 7th test flight of its Starship mega rocket. This launch, carrying a mock satellite payload, held the promise of another leap forward in spacefaring technology. The Starship program represents a paradigm shift in space travel. Its reusability factor promises to drastically reduce the cost of launching payloads and humans into orbit. This has the potential to open up a new era of space exploration, making it more accessible than ever before. The January 16th test flight was a crucial step towards realizing this vision. The test aimed to gather valuable data on Starship's capabilities, particularly its ability to deploy satellites in orbit. Success in this mission would have brought SpaceX closer to offering commercial satellite deployment services, further solidifying its position in the burgeoning space economy. The world watched with bated breath as the massive rocket roared to life. Excitement rippled through the air as Starship ascended gracefully from the launch pad at SpaceX's Starbase facility in South Texas. The sheer power of the rocket, standing taller than the Statue of Liberty, was a testament to human ingenuity and our unwavering desire to explore the cosmos. The initial moments of the flight unfolded flawlessly, mirroring the textbook precision that SpaceX has become known for. The Super Heavy booster, responsible for propelling Starship out of Earth's atmosphere, performed admirably. Its 33 Raptor engines ignited in perfect unison, generating a thunderous roar that reverberated across the South Texas landscape. As Starship soared higher, it pierced through the clouds, leaving a trail of smoke and fire in its wake. The first stage of the flight was a resounding success, showcasing the incredible power and control of SpaceX's engineering. Minutes later, the crucial moment arrived: booster separation. In a maneuver that has become a hallmark of SpaceX launches, the Super Heavy booster detached from the Starship upper stage, marking the completion of its role in the mission. The booster then executed a series of complex maneuvers, controlled by its onboard computers and grid fins. It gracefully descended back towards Earth, aiming for a pinpoint landing on the launch pad. The successful separation of the booster and its controlled descent back to Earth were testaments to SpaceX's commitment to reusability. This technology, once considered the stuff of science fiction, is rapidly becoming the norm for SpaceX, paving the way for more sustainable and cost-effective space travel. With the booster safely on its way back to the launch pad, all eyes turned towards Starship as it continued its journey towards orbit. The spacecraft, carrying its mock satellite payload, was poised to enter the next phase of the test flight, demonstrating its ability to deploy payloads in space. However, approximately 8 minutes into the flight, tension began to mount within mission control. Communication with Starship, which had been crystal clear up to that point, became intermittent and then ceased altogether. The sudden silence was deafening, a stark contrast to the flurry of data that had been streaming in moments before. Frantic attempts to re-establish contact with the spacecraft proved futile. Telemetry data, the last bits of information received, indicated an anomaly in Starship's trajectory and a rapid decrease in altitude. Then, the unthinkable happened. Reports began to surface from observers on the ground, particularly in the Turks and Caicos Islands, of a bright flash in the sky. What they had witnessed was the catastrophic destruction of Starship in a fiery explosion high above the Atlantic Ocean. SpaceX, with its characteristic transparency, later confirmed that the spacecraft had experienced a rapid unscheduled disassembly, or RUD, a euphemism for a catastrophic failure. From excitement to spectacle, witnessing the RUD. The explosion of Starship, though a setback in the grand scheme of the program, created a visual spectacle that was both awe-inspiring and sobering. Witnesses in the Turks and Caicos Islands, many of whom had stepped outside to catch a glimpse of the spacecraft as it soared overhead, were greeted by an unexpected and dramatic display. Social media platforms, particularly X, formerly known as Twitter, were flooded with images and videos of the event. Some described it as a meteor shower, with streaks of light arcing across the sky. Others likened it to space debris re-entering the atmosphere. The videos, often shaky and accompanied by gasps of surprise and concern, captured the raw emotion of the moment. The visual impact of the explosion served as a stark reminder of the inherent risks associated with spaceflight. Despite the technological advancements and meticulous planning, space exploration remains a dangerous endeavor, fraught with unforeseen challenges and the ever-present possibility of failure. The widespread sharing of images and videos highlighted the global interest in SpaceX's endeavors. It also sparked conversations about the importance of space exploration, the risks involved, and the resilience required to push the boundaries of human achievement. Picking up the pieces, the FAA investigation and debris recovery. In the aftermath of the explosion, the Federal Aviation Administration, responsible for regulating commercial space launches in the United States, immediately launched a formal investigation. This is standard procedure for any launch that deviates from its planned trajectory or results in an accident. The investigation focused on determining the root cause of the rapid, unscheduled disassembly. Investigators pored over telemetry data, reviewed video footage from the spacecraft and ground-based cameras, and analyzed any recovered debris. The FAA also worked closely with SpaceX to ensure the safety of any future launches. As part of the investigation, the FAA activated a debris response area in the Atlantic Ocean near the site of the explosion. This area, temporarily restricted to air and maritime traffic, allowed for the safe recovery of any debris that could provide valuable insights into the cause of the incident. SpaceX, in an effort to expedite the debris recovery process, set up a hotline and email address for individuals who might have come across wreckage from the Starship explosion. This public outreach demonstrated SpaceX's commitment to transparency and their willingness to engage with the public in the aftermath of the incident.